We're here today to introduce the Firefighter Protection Act. As you know, firefighters are on the front lines protecting our businesses, our property, and our lives. These firefighters are heroes, and you can trust me because I have a little boy who you can't get his firefighter hat off his head. He loves them, and we do too. This bill has been a truly bipartisan effort to cover firefighters who get sick from fighting fires. These fires contain what the firefighters call toxic soup. That means that the chemicals that go into the composition of these fires have specific and alarming risks of cancer and other illnesses that most of us hopefully will never have to encounter. These cancers are devastating to the lives of the people who incur them. Firefighters face these risks every day, every time they fight a fire, whether that firefighter is professional or volunteer. This bill protects firefighters by providing workers' comp insurance to cover those illnesses, explicitly listed in the bill. The bill requires firefighters to get physicals to catch these illnesses early. The bill allows rural volunteer firefighting departments to opt in if they want to. It's not the heavy hand of Helena, it's an opt-in. The bill outlines specific time frames before a firefighter can make a claim under the presumptive coverage. That means that you can't join the fire department one day and the next day turn around and file a presumptive claim. And I have to say this has been a truly bipartisan effort. I was very happy to work with my Republican friends, particularly Bruce Grubbs has been very, very important. Senator Gauthier and Senator Small, we're very appreciative of that. And a big thank you to the firefighters. These guys have placed their lives on the line to protect us. And as a friend from across the aisle said to me the other day, it's time to get this done. Thank you.
Thank you. And on behalf of the Montana firefighters, we'd just love to thank all parties involved for coming together and working on this bill. We think it's a common sense approach, ensuring that when firefighters are exposed to hazardous materials or toxins on the job, that employers do the right thing and assume that certain illnesses and diseases are work-related, which means that firefighters can focus on getting healthy instead of fighting a bureaucratic system to get their medical expenses paid. Thank you.
Thank you for having me here today, and I do appreciate the opportunity to speak for the firemen. I know that when we have firemen have a situation where they get sick on the job in a fire, that we need to take care of these people. And it's time to do the right thing, and that's why I'm here supporting this here bill. Thank you.
Anybody have any questions?
Have you come up with a list of what was and wasn't covered?
This bill was based on Idaho's bill that passed, I think, 3 years ago. We wanted to. So first of all, it's a replication of Idaho's bill. The other is data. This is scientific. This is medical findings that were geared specifically towards firefighters and the dangers that they face when they fight the fires. So this is data driven, and it's been medically linked to the specific cancers. Who says I'm optimistic? No, I'm very optimistic because of the bipartisan support, because we have a bill that we think is going to answer all the questions that were raised in previous iterations. And we do think that the feeling on the Capitol at this point is that we have bipartisan support and that it's time to get this done.
When you say bipartisan support, that means leadership on both sides?
It means that there are members of both parties who support this bill. I'm not going to speak for anybody else. I do know that this has been looked at by a wide variety of people. Once I give it to the committee, it's going to be theirs, and we're gonna look at how it evolves over time. But so far, we've had good support from both Republicans and Democrats.
You have the support you think in the House as well?
I'm not going to speak for anybody else. I do know that the House has been, I've worked with Representative Grubbs, who's been a big supporter, and I've worked with others and had conversations with other people where you get support for firefighters no matter where you go in Montana. And we're just very proud to bring this bill, and we are optimistic that it will pass.
Thank you.